That morning, Abraham executed one of the greatest acts of obedience in biblical history. Over the years, Abraham learned a lot of harsh lessons about confidence in God. His timely obedience or sacrifice was without delay, and the completion of every mission and assignment strengthened his faith and confidence in God. And everything that we do and every time we trust the Father, it strengthens our confidence and faith in God. Our faith cannot fade in God through the tough situations when the tough situation come along, even if it means giving up something or someone we truly love. We shouldn't assume that our sacrifices for God will be simple and stress-free when it comes down to making difficult decisions or taking on critical choices that challenges us. See, sometimes we take on things and it challenges us. We really don't want to do it. A second point comes from verse 7 and 8 that says, Isaac turned to Abraham and said, Father. Yes, my son, Abraham replied, we have the fire and the wood. The boy said, but where is the sheep, Pastor Mary, for the burnt offering? See, I like this part right here. Isaac had been around long enough to know what his daddy was doing. Isaac had been around long enough to see different burnt offering sacrifice. He knew what the wood on his back was, and he knew what he was going to do. But he said to his father, where is the sacrifice? Where is the sheep? Verse 8 says, God will provide a sheep for the burnt offering, my son. Abraham answered, and the both of them walked on together. I don't know how Abraham carried the fire. He could have carried a hot coal, but the hot coal would have went out. Or he could have used a 9,000-year-old limestone and 2 sticks and rubbed them on the limestone that we see on Survivor and started the fire. But what we do know is that Abraham's faith did not fade when it came down to obeying God. I don't know, I don't believe that God wanted to kill Isaac. He didn't want Isaac to die, but he wanted Abraham to sacrifice Isaac in his heart. So it would be clear that Abraham loved God more than he loved his promised and long-awaited son Isaac. The purpose of the sacrifices is to fortify our confidence and deepen our commitment to God and his purpose for our life. God's purpose is purpose. His purpose is perfect. I'm trying to get it out. His purpose is perfect. That's it right there. Through difficult sacrifices, we will learn that God's will provide. His will provide. If we don't lose our confidence in Christ or let our faith fade away, we must continue to press toward God's promises.